Okay, today I'm going to be doing a short unboxing video of my new locomotive. It's a Walthers Trainline GP9 in the Ontario Northland paid scheme here. So this is, of course, a budget entry-level product from Walthers. So I've seen a few of these kind of reviews online, and yeah, I know generally the detail isn't so great, but I'm excited to open it up and have a look anyway and give it a run on the track. So I'll take a few minutes to unbox it. We can look at it a little bit, and then I'll put it on the layout and we'll have a look to see how it performs on the track. Okay, so looking at the package, it's fairly simple. Simple packaging. I see they've got the old school styrofoam insert here. It looks like it's, I'm not sure if you can see here, but it looks as if it's been a little bit beat up in transit. So hopefully none of the that plastic railing is usually quite delicate and easily damaged. So hopefully all is okay. Okay, so let's see what we have here in the box. So we have the Trainline GP9 maintenance instructions. So it gives us instruction about oiling using a needlepoint applicator. So it's showing you the specific points at which you should oil. Greasing. So yeah, some discussion of where you might put a heavier grease if you want to do that, and a very small warranty information card here. So nothing too exciting here. There's no exploded parts diagram, which is kind of nice, and I noticed with my Bachmann loco there was a parts diagram. So but I guess for a budget line product, I guess that's to be expected, perhaps. Okay, so taking off the plastic here. So, yeah, so if I could just, maybe I'll just use this as a, so yeah, you can see here the locomotive itself is kind of, I'll bring it around a little bit more closely here. So you can see, there's not a tremendous amount of detail along the side. There is some. Turning to the front view here, not a lot of detail on the front in terms of the lights. I don't think the number boards there light up in any way. And one of the details that has been kind of pointed out online, for some reason here, you can see the 1600 number is actually printed below where it should be in those number boxes above there. So, in terms of detail, not the most detailed prototype loco. The top, there's a little bit of detail on the vents here. There's a dual set of horns. There's no bell. Again, all of these things would be kind of not prototypical. Looking at the bottom here, looks fairly typical all-wheel drive type unit, and plastic knuckle type couplers, which will probably be replaced fairly shortly with a Katie coupler. I've actually been working to upgrade my couplers, so I decided after my last unboxing video, I think it's time to look into upgrading the couplers. So there you have it. The paint color itself, I'm not sure how correct this kind of orangey yellow is. The pictures I've seen online suggest that maybe the color is not so bang on, and of course, yeah, missing ditch lights and things like that, which, in a budget loco, I'm not sure that we would expect such a thing. And I'm not sure if there's an actual working light on both ends, but I guess we'll see when we get it on the track. So again, a fairly delicate plastic railing here. And yeah, no, I don't know, grab irons and things like that are missing, of course. But all in all, I don't know. I'm a sucker for a a Canadian road name. I'm a sucker for a bright paint scheme, so I'm excited still for this loco, and I'm excited to see how it's going to look on the track here. So let's get it set up on the track, and I'll move the camera into place once I get it all set up here. All right. So if I may, let's see here. Okay, so we'll set up the camera like so here, and maybe we'll swing it around a little bit here, and we'll take a look at how she looks in action here. So providing a little bit of power here. Oh, got it going the wrong way. All right, so it's, let me lift the camera up a little bit here and we can have a look-see as it moves around the layout a little bit. So I think we're going at about 40% power, and you know what, it's fairly quiet, fairly smooth, you know. And I after buying my Bachmann GP40, I've been struck at how noisy some of my Model Power F series locos are. So yeah, so I don't know, I would say it sounds pretty good, and it runs pretty nicely just out of the box here. So let's just put this down here, and we can kind of have a look-see as it comes around. All right. Let's pick up the speed a little bit here, closer to 50%. 60%. So it's picking up speed just a little bit, incrementally here. But yeah, you know, overall, it's I have to say, it's not so terrible. And you know, I mean, I'm just a sucker for something new, so maybe that's all I really need. So let's just dial the power way down to about, so, you know, moves along fairly smoothly at a low rate of speed. So let's put it in let's reverse it here. Again, quite low rate of speed. Okay, now let's look at picking up a few cars and see how that goes. Okay, so let's see here. I'll switch over the track here, and let's see if we can't pick up some of these cars over here. All right, let's see if we actually got the thing to connect. No. All right. Yeah, these couplers are a little bit finicky here. I think I might want to do this on the straightaway. So let me back this up a little bit here. Let me bring these cars around. Yeah, I think, all right. Yeah, having a little trouble getting those connected together. And again, I think it's quite an inexpensive plastic knuckle type coupler. And I've just recently put in some new Katies on these cars, and you know, the heights seem to be pretty good. They're lined up, and they're connected pretty well now, but a little bit of trouble getting them on to begin with. So anyway, we'll give it a try. Let's just see how she goes. So now going the other direction on the tracks here. Pick it up. Oh, I've now, my car has become uncoupled here, but that's really a fault of my car more so than the train. So yeah, I'll give it a little push the other direction here. So yeah, all in all, I think, for me, I understand that there are issues with, the lack of prototypical detail, perhaps, and, you know, um, perhaps looking for some greater detail. Like I think the light, it's missing a light on the rear, which is kind of, unfortunate. Yeah, just double checking it now. Yeah, I don't see any light on the rear. So, you know, it's a bit, it's a bit unfortunate. But all in all, I mean, I think it'll be a good runner. I think I'll enjoy having it on the layout. And, I think I'm becoming accustomed to the quieter, newer motors of new production locos, even if they are kind of an entry-level model. So with that, that concludes my very brief unboxing video. If you enjoyed the video, please think about subscribing. I'm doing my best to try to learn and become a little bit better at making these videos, and I'm trying to show some stuff that I think folks would be interested in. So I will continue to put up videos in the hopes that you will join me, and I hope you'll also join me as I show you different aspects of the layout here as it takes shape, as I build out the scenery. So I'm reaching a point where I'm almost at a point of being complete. I still have a little bit of work to do on the town square, but starting to see other parts of the layout finished and taking shape here. So thanks again for watching, and everybody, stay safe.